Ni hao. The first word is gai, and it means change, transform, alter, revise, or correct. And it's a verb. To draw it out right here, the radical is rap. And a way to think of that would be rap changed the music industry because it means change. Amount of strokes, there's chi, 7 strokes in the word. If used in a sentence, it would be o wo yao gai jai peo, which means yes, I want to change my ticket. The second word is wan. It means evening, night, late, later. It's an adjective or a noun. And to draw it out right here, the radical is sun. And well, it means evening, so you can say the sun begins to disappear in the evening. Strokes are shi, which means 11 strokes. And if used in a sentence, as up here, it would be 我听他们给我改配有往这天我给, which means I will go back home a few days later than originally scheduled. The second word is ga wo je, which means international. It's a noun. And to draw it out right here, it's 2 parts. So the radical for ga wo is enclosure, and it means nation. And the second word for ji means mound. The radical is mound, and it means border. So 2 ways to remember it would be a nation is like an enclosure, and then a mound or hill could be a state border of some sort. An amount of stroke orders for the first radical would be 8 ba, and for the second one would be 7 chi. If used in a sentence, as up here, it would be 为听闻是狗我日听西吗, which means, hello, is this an international travel agency? The second word is chi and sheng, which means Mr., gentleman. It's a noun. It's 2 parts, so the radical for chien is legs, and it means first. So I would say the first thing to touch the ground is legs. The second word for sheng means life, and it also kind of means life. The radical is life, so I would say life is living. And if used, strokes, this has 6 strokes, yo, and this one has 5 strokes, wo. And if used in a sentence, as up here, would be 我可以帮人们吗钱生, which means may I help you, sir. The next word is hongba, which means scheduled flight or flight number. It's a noun, and it also has 2 parts to it. The radical for hong is boat, and the word means sail, so a boat has a sail would be a way to remember. The second word, the radical is jade, and it means class, so you say jade is a class of stones. There's 10 strokes, shi, for the first word, 10 strokes, shi, for the second word. And if used in a sentence, as up here, would be 今年รา说我名字航空公司日期和航班号, which means please tell me the name, airline, and date and flight number. The next word is chifei, which means to take off like an aircraft would. It's a verb, and then it also has 2 parts. So the first part, the first radical for ch, is run, and it means rise, so early risers run, I would say. And for the second word, fei means fly, or the radical is fly, and it means high, so a way to remember it is airplanes fly high. The first part of the word has 10 strokes, shi. Second part of the word has 3 strokes, which would be san. If used in a sentence, as up here, be fei ji zheng za shi fei, which means the plane is taking off. The next word is cha, which means check, examine, look into, investigate. It is a verb. It only has 1 word, and the radical is tree, and the word means to investigate. So I would say investigate the trees for squirrels if there's holes. And if used in a sentence, as up here, would be Lu Ying She Zai Zhan Cha Dienona, which means the travel agent checks her computer. The next word is fajin, which means fine, forfeit. It's a noun. It also has 2 parts. The radical for fa is net, and it means penalty. So a way to remember that would be in soccer you get a penalty if you're in the net to kick the ball. And the second word for yin is gold. The radical is gold, and it means metal. So you see metal, or gold is a type of metal. Amount of strokes for the first word is 9 zhao. The amount of strokes for the second part of the word is 8, which is ba. And if used in a sentence, as up here, would be yin wen nin nei de shi penny gao pen yo fa yin 100 mei yo, which means because you purchased a discount ticket, you need to pay a $100 penalty. And the last word is Mayoan, which means American dollars or US dollars. It's a noun. Has two parts to it. The radical for May is sheep, and the word in this entire word means beautiful. So you say sheep are beautiful animals. For UN, for this word, the radical is legs, and again, the word means first. So it'd be like your legs touch the ground first. In terms of strokes, this first part of the word has 9 strokes, zhao. Second part of the word has 4 strokes, which would be so. And then if you use it in a sentence, it's the same as the last one, which would be yin wen nan mei de shi penny gao pen yao fao yin 100 mei yao, which again means because you purchase a discount ticket, you need to pay a $100 penalty. 60